Hello, this is Paul Prater from Haunted Arkansas Tours. I'd like to share another story with you about Argenta, and it's quite an unusual one, backed up by photographic evidence. The people often name their children in hopes that the very words that comprise their name will help shape who they are as an individual. Names have power and meaning. It was undoubtedly the case with young Ruth Angel. The biblical Ruth was a paragon of kindness, caring for her fellow man. The angel part, of course, needs no explaining. Now, Ruth Angel lived in Argenta, where it was said that she was one of the most beautiful girls around. She was kind, sweet, and had lots of friends, but somewhere early on in her life, something went wrong. By the age of 12, Ruth had run away from home. Later in life, she blamed it on the mistreatment at the hands of her mother and stepfather. In fact, during what was to be a sensational trial, Ruth accused her stepfather of molesting her. These claims were backed by her mother, but when it came time to testify, her mother refused to testify against her husband. Soon after that, Ruth met a railroad worker with the last name of Harper, and by the time she was 13, she was married to him. While love may have had something to do with the marriage, the stability he provided, however slight, was likely an incentive for their union. However, Ruth's marriage and happiness was short-lived. Harper committed a petty crime, but having been a habitual criminal, it was enough to send him away for many years of hard labor. With Harper gone, Ruth was left to fend for herself. She did so in the only way she knew how. She worked as a prostitute. At one point, she tried to find regular work, but she was a child with no skills. She was only 15 when she died and was laid to rest in Little Rock. Some say that she was simply sick, and indeed, she did die of typhoid fever, but some say it was something else. Speculation had it that she may have made a pact with the devil out of desperation, looking for a way to escape her life. Rumor was that the devil was coming back to make good on that agreement and help her escape. He did. Throughout Argenta's history, there have been tales of chance encounters with the devil. Some say perhaps it's the vengeful spirits of Native Americans who died on the banks of the river. Then again, the devil's always been a convenient scapegoat for bad behavior. Perhaps someone drank too much and stabbed someone. Perhaps they ended up with a prostitute. The easy explanation is the devil made them do it. Some surmise that perhaps it's just people playing jokes, and others think that perhaps Argenta was so wicked and depraved in its early history that the devil just felt at home there. Whether or not the devil had anything to do with the death of poor Ruth Angel is up for debate. However, there is photographic evidence that seems to suggest that the devil, or at least one of his minions, was caught on film. If you would like to see that, I have it both in my Haunted Argenta book, and you can also see it for yourself on tour. The photograph that I will share came to me from the Argenta History Commission. It was in their archives, and they were kind enough to provide it to me. Also, while I'm mentioning it, you should swing by and check out the Argenta History Commission. Look at their exhibits that they have on display and drop a few dollars in the bucket and help them out. I know they've helped me out plenty, and without them, I wouldn't be able to bring these stories to you. I hope to see you guys soon on tour.